I'm just hitting play with this because I'm thinking about this too much. And this is a subject that you can't think about too much. So I'm just going to briefly touch on it today because I don't think you can put this into words, and I still need time to understand what I'm even actually feeling. Okay, so about 3 weeks ago, I had an experience. I had a realization, and I've had realizations before, which led me onto the journey of spirituality. But this one, this was different. And I would say this has been going on for a couple of months. But this realization was the realization that we are all one. And it wasn't just a conceptual realization, because I've, on the spiritual journey, you come to people talking about oneness and connection, and that's great. You're like, absolutely, yeah, we are all one. It's all connected. Yes, we're all part of the one thing. But I'll be honest with you, it never really was a touchdown. It was a kind of a up here, not in here, not a real resonance, really. It was like, yeah, we're all one. This is a felt realization of oneness. So it was like I became one. Everything became one. Not something you can easily discuss, because it was almost like it was a merging into the field of oneness, and that could also be seen as, I would say it was almost like creator. So all this that we're in now, creation, we are the creation, but the oneness is the creator. Okay. What it means is that there is no separateness. We are all one. I am you and you are me. We are all pieces of the oneness. We are all pieces, and whatever you want to label oneness, this is my term, oneness or one. Some people might like to call it something else. I don't want to bring big words into this, because I think that starts to make connotations, but I think you know the word that I'm thinking about, if you know what I'm saying. But it's deep. It's been intense. It's been an intense realization for me. Good realization too, but very, very intense. So yes, there's no difference, and also what it makes you realize is that, wow, powerful. I think, let me just say this, there is only one. There is only one. There is only oneness. It's not, we are a play. This is my interpretation of it, is that we are a play in the oneness. And I mean not just this level of reality, depending on what you believe. Spiritual, I believe in lots of different things and lots of different levels of spiritual levels. I believe that is all once again a play within the oneness, but it's still all one. And there is nothing between you and God or one or whatever, because you are it, you see. So everything that we are leading to, a spiritual seeker, it is the realization of themselves. It is the realization of the oneness, that they are inherently perfect, and that we are all perfect where we are. And I think what I realise is that I used to put something between me and it. So I used to think, archangel, or whatever you believe is going to help you as a tool to God or oneness or whatever you're looking for. Scrap all that. There is nothing that you can put between you and that, because you are that. So since I've had this realization, my whole essence of who I am is being reconfigured. So all the beliefs and all the things that I felt that I was striving for are being reassessed within my being at the moment, because they're not real. And everything that I was looking for was just bringing me back to the realization of this. And I have actually started to believe that everything that we do in this life, whether that's having children or being in relationships, it is a realization of one. It is all leading you back to the realization that we are all one, and that there is only ever one. And how can you be against your neighbour or your lover when they are also you? There is only love. There should only be love and compassion between everything and everything, because we are all the same, and we are all part of this powerful creation, and we are also the creator. So this means that there is nothing for you to struggle for. There is nothing for you to feel that you are separate from. There is never any reason for you to believe that you are less than. You are perfect. You are whole, and you are amazing, and you are powerful. You are beyond powerful, because you are it. This feeling that I feel is the yearning of existence. It feels like the yearning of existence and the yearning of life trying to know itself, to realize itself. That is it. And so I've tried to put it in as much words as I can, which will never, ever, ever do it justice, because it is something that cannot be spoken. There are no words that can put this into any context or any expression, because it is still creation. You can't describe it, because it just is. There is nothing but it. And this is the other thing as well. This is the now. I believe that it is only ever now, and that is also oneness. And I actually believe that if you even scale that back, there is only ever now, which is even maybe even exists and doesn't exist at the same time. There is only ever one moment, and that one moment is now, and that one moment is oneness. So when you're in your meditation and you're getting yourself back into alignment, you're coming back, you're letting go of all those things. You're letting go of all the things that you believe are in your life, your story, and you're coming back to the truth of now. You're coming back to the truth of oneness. And the more that you sit in that, the more connected you will be to the truth of who you are. Everything that we experience is bringing you back to the truth of who you are, which is now, which is one. It is beautiful. So other doorways, I believe, to get you there is to drop your conceptions of what you believe. Drop your thoughts about your story, and there are no victims. Do not be a victim. Do not judge. have understanding of life and yourself. Forgive yourself, and take control and be a powerful being. These are all doorways, and the other doorways as well. It's all interconnected as well with your life, what you choose, how you are, how you react, how you interact with other people, what you do, what you put into your body, how you are connected to the earth, how you're connected to your environment, and how you are connected to yourself, which is the one, which is all there is. Now, this is my realization, and and I'm absolutely certain that there are probably even more levels to this that I need to deepen within myself. This is just the beginning level of this realization, but I will continue this subject and will keep revisiting it as it deepens within me, and it might even twist and change, and I might change the way I talk about it. But I just wanted to just talk about it a little bit today, and to help you to also maybe come to this realization yourself. So think about enlightenment. Think about what that word, because it's just a word, but think about the word enlighten. Lighten yourself and just get back to the truth of who you are. Remember that it is not a concept, it is truth. And that's where I'm going to leave it there, and just be with the silence. And to be honest, I felt this realization was coming a long time for me, so I felt this I have triggers now where I can trigger right back into the oneness, and what happens is when I do trigger into it, I lose my sense of who I am, I lose my identity. So it's quite a powerful thing for me. And sometimes I lose it so much that I'm finding it hard to come back. So that's why it needs to settle for me. It needs to settle. But yes, so I'm going to leave it there. And I will revisit this later as well. So have fun. Enjoy life, because you are life.